Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Still need to back, but at the very least gets this wave in because it's going to start up the grubs.
Yep, I believe full information going over to the Kwangdong Freecs, and they definitely have it now, as first grub is going to be taken, and it's going to be a triple grub start here, as well as Owner being able to set up for a potential dive.
Oh.
They're going to find a Winter's Bite onto Andil here, and now Owner is going to make his attempt. Let's see whether they can lock them down, as he does pick up turret aggro. Owner's only level 5. There is the flash out from Andil. And now T1 looking for it once again. The teleport does come in. They're going to be able to kill Leaper, but can they get out? That's the question. The answer is absolutely no. The Gnar is going to clip Carrier, but he stands beside Gumayusi. He's going to see whether he can save him. Dudu and Andil trying to fight this one out. The flash comes out from Carrier, but it's not enough. It's Caitlyn! Gumayusi able to get the kill back, and it's a 2 for 2.
2 for 2, gold, dead even, but this top side wave is going to go into the... Yeah, I feel
Which
like
I
after
think is even less of a thing.
all the lethality nerfs, not what you expect. As Andil is learning why playing Nautilus into Braum is not fun.
Yeah, especially Braum Caitlyn, because as soon as a Winter's Bite or concussive blows is going to go down, it means that you then get trapped. And yes, there is a delicious cupcake, but you also die. And so that's not good. As Andil's going in, whether he likes it or not, Cuz going to come on through, is able to heal him up, but it's not enough. Carrier shows them the door, and they're going to have to take it, unfortunately.
Owner on his way. Carrier says
around, taking the turrets where she can, and this is where the gold is going to really start exploding for T1, because Gumayusi
going to utilize these grubs. Do note, first airbot has already been taken towards the bot side, as we did see Guma pick that one up very early, as, a punish onto Zeus.
Oh, the Gnar is going to be blocked by the ulti. Zeus going to be able to try and get himself out of here, but you can't dodge that one. The hook going to come through there as well. The wallop comes down, a lot of chain CC. He flashes the spear, and it's just enough to get him out of dodge. Bulldog trying to stand his ground and save this outer turret in the mid lane. But man, that escape from Zeus, I think he did everything he needed to do.
Yeah, that was actually so nuts. I'm pretty sure he used his... can really do a whole lot here. If T1 is entrenched, you have to walk past soldiers, you have to walk past Braum.
And he can't really do that. Bulldog's going to be able to make his way into this fight. They're not going to have Andil for this one.
Oh, it's not happening.
The spears aren't really connecting. That's a headshot from Gumayusi as Cuz.
Right. Oh my god!
That was kind of cool. He's going to be annoying. They're going to be able to take down a turret, and now Cuz is trapped in a circle. Still, that is going to dissipate, and they are going to be all right. So they're going to be able to trade Soul Point for outer turret, and Andil's life also goes down as well. So still a trade down for Kwangdong Freecs.
One really hard winning matchup, which is Dudu into mostly Zeus, as we can see here, as he does actually hit the boomerang. And Zeus really has to respect. And then on the flip side, we have Bulldog that is getting bullied out by Faker, right? This Azir in the 1v1 has been a really, really big threat. If this up, which we haven't really discussed yet, if they don't think they have a good opportunity, as never mind, TP coming in.
Yep, they're not going to be giving this one up. Teleport to come through from Zeus, looking for Bulldog on a flank angle. They will be able to find him there. Owner taking a bit of damage himself. Faker looks for Bulldog. There is the rocket jump out, and Bulldog with teleport available. His Buster Shot now on cooldown though. So Dudu, he's turned up, looking for a few more stacks onto that Narbar as Zeus hops forward, puts them in a circle now. That is going to be the Drake, secured by the Kwangdong Freecs, but can they find the team fight? That's the question. Faker goes golden as the house just goes over his head, and Gumayusi takes down Leaper. Cuz is already dead as well, but they do at least save the soul. And Andil might even be able to get out. Yep, they are just gonna do Baron. Carrier puts up the door. Kwangdong Freecs are in the area, but Dudu is not. And so this Baron going down lower and lower, but yeah, this is not exactly going the best. Still, can they get into the pit? The answer is no. They are taking down the Aurora though, and T1 need to get themselves out of here as quickly as they can. They'll sacrifice one, but they'll get themselves the Baron. And Cuz not going to be able to chase.
I think they should be able to get at least that, but that's not the most insane power play in terms of Baron that we've seen. As, look at that. Board. Yeah. Stopwatch here for Faker.
Andil has to be really careful, Dudu. Not a lot of Narbar, as that is a very short hook. Andil's going to have to flash. He does so to get himself out of here. Bulldog, this flank angle is very scary, as T1 all grouped up. And the health bars on Kwangdong Freecs are getting lower and lower. They're going to have to commit to something as there's the hook. It's going to connect onto Zeus, but that is the kill onto Andal. Zeus down so incredibly low. The Mega Gnar comes in. Faker going to get walloped off to the side. Bulldog has to flash to get himself out of the way, and there is the Mountain Soul. Emperor's Divide doesn't do a whole lot, but that's because his targets are already dead. Leaper gets over the wall, and Gumayusi will wipe him out. T1 now just trying to get the stragglers here as Dudu wanting to chase after Carrier, but Gumayusi going to protect his support this time around. And Cuz going to need to try and pounce his way over some walls, and it looks like Ona doesn't even really care because Zeus is going to turn up, and Cuz's time is coming to a close here as he does pounce on over towards Zeus. Also keeps himself relatively healthy, but there's that burst that we were waiting for. Zeus going to be able to lock that one down, and it looks like T1 are marching towards the finish line here in this game number 3. A bit of a slow start after dropping game 1. This is looking all but over.
Oh, and it was the initial burst.
That is going to be that. That might just be Baron here from this one as well. There are a lot of traps they're just not standing on as Leaper trying to clear the way to get himself over here. Wanting to land some poke as Faker is hit by a spear. That's important, but the Baron is just going to go down. And now Leaper is inside a circle and destroyed. Yeah, he wasn't between worlds. He was just taken out of one. That is likely just it, because without their bottom lane, Kwangdong Freecs kind of don't have a defensive force to stop T1 from pushing down this mid lane unless the minions are eliminated. They could just tank up these turrets though, and that should be able to keep this siege minion alive, as Bulldog will be able to clear out that wave. Just don't know whether it's going to be enough here, as Nexus turrets might need to be tanked, and that could be a little bit of a stretch. But here in the top lane, they're going to be able to take down that inhibitor as well. And I don't think Bulldog has delayed for quite long enough. As you can see, Faker even getting to work. Bottom lane, this is going to only... That's the rough part. They didn't take the top inhib.
Okay,
Well, they're big, and now T1, they are going to be pushing, but Kwangdong Freecs might have them where they want them. Leaper probably shouldn't be frontlining. Don't have a lot of other options. Oh god, okay. Bulldog almost just executed as Faker is going to look for him. Buster Shot gets him out of there as these Nexus turrets going down so fast. They're in between worlds as Owner is going to take Andal out of it. Dudu now in trouble, gets hooked up by the newly constructed Nautilus. And Bulldog goes down as well. The rest of T1, they get on top of Leaper. You can't flash that one, Cuz. And that is the double kill for Gumayusi. The ace comes through, and T1, they stomp Kwangdong Freecs.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say,
Okay.
See you on the next one.